Unemployment Friday, September 6th. Kind of a weaker report, but let's put that aside. We had a market coming into 830 that was kind of whipsaw, both sides of where it started. I want you to pay attention to something. This chart right here, back over here, where the heck was it? Down here. It had already softened up from unemployment. Actually, that was right in here. It had taken all of back and then some. And this was weird how it came in. And when it took the 84s back off, hey, whether you wanted to or not, you had to get bearish. Doesn't mean it was easy to sell it all the way down. In fact, the best idea I had, which was a winner, but not as much as I thought, was down here. Effortless. But also effortless for a winner to turn to a loser if I wasn't quick to get the hell out. Couple things you got to really remember. And this is allowing yourself to just stack the steps up so you stay objective. Number one, when you look at this particular chart, I don't know this is going to happen, right? Neither do you. I do know that this is a box at this particular point. I do look at the NQ that I'll show you in a second and know the NQ is a little stronger, all right? It seems like the NQ wants to go up and the ES wants to go down. I see an order flow moment where a green edge zone comes in at 74, I believe, and 3/4, all right? And that was the one moment to hit it because of all of these swing lows down in here. Bam, effortless move, 2.5 points lower. All of a sudden, it turns around because the strong market, which I got eyes on, when you're short, when we're short, you got to have eyes on it. It kicked up and went up because it was dying to get out of their box. All right, you want to see it? I'll show it to you. The NASDAQ in the same moment was in here. Now, do you see the difference? Take a look at this. This is a consolidation box, right? Do you see the difference? The NASDAQ comes down here. It didn't breach yet these lows, the bottom of their box, right? Now, they might come down. We don't know that they're not going to continue down and hit them. All we know is that watch it. And once it kicks back up like that, it gets me the hell out of a short. I don't care where it is. Why? Because it's strong anyways. I don't know it's going to accelerate this much. I just know that if it does, it can because of all these highs and that it's a stronger one. Just look at this low and this low. You see how this is higher than this? Keep an eye on, think about these for a second. Watch what I show you in the S&P. See all these? Same time. Well, the S&Ps take those out. The NASDAQ didn't, right? Remember the NASDAQ higher lows? Let's put them up together. I'll draw them. Oh, for crying out loud, I gotta rotate this thing back. You won't learn this in a book unless it was my book, and I haven't written a book yet. So these lows get taken out right there. Wham, that's through. But these lows are also, oh, for crying out loud, I gotta rotate this back. I feel like I'm coaching 8, 9-year-old kids when you tell them to do something. I feel like the 8 or 9-year-old right now, this chart. All right. So the, see these lows there? Let's do this right. See these lows? Those lows are these lows. Notice a difference? Yes. There, do those go through this box? Does that go through those lows? Nope. Do these? Yep. Now, it's important to understand that as it's developing, now you know by comparing and contrasting that the NASDAQ is strong. It starts moving up. Look out above these highs. You could possibly build a scenario to rally. So if you're short, you got to get the hell out. If you're bullish, you got to get the hell in. The strong one started to leak up, but that's divergence, no strength from weakness. Now, that doesn't even show you what I want to show you. The moment that we were going to go down 2.5 points and a 2-point head start in this market is awesome. Let's just play it, and you should hear a green edge zone. You should see it, and you should hear it. At 70, I think it was 74 3/4. Now, remember, what do we know at this point? We know all these rotational
Two
lows
even.
came in. The bottom of the box
Two
is
even.
74 even.
Two
So I'm
even.
calling for sell stops roughly below 74, 73, 3/4. That's it. Because of the box. Watching the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ tips over, I think the ES wants to go lower. Well, it ends up going to 72. But when you wait and you see buyers who can't get it to go up, it's your one moment that indeed it's going to play out and go to the downside. Instead of selling it and having to deal with all this time that forces your mind to say, you're right, you want to get out, you got a 2-tick winner, get out, you got a 2-tick loser, what do you want to do? Come on.
Two even.
You want to quit?
Two even.
This is that two even is what's going on right now. Just watch the 74 3/4. You want to put yourself in a position. Good locations
two even
are defined by how quick a market goes your way. I don't think you might see it.
Two even.
Because
two even.
It might be moving too fast with the speed of the replay, but maybe we will. It should be right around in here that buyers came in, imbalance, couldn't go up, bam. There it is, green. So that was part of it. It lit up green too, though, and I heard the Edge Zone audio go off. And it just couldn't go 74 3/4 bid, and I had said, this is the moment almost where shave your head if you're wrong. And there it goes, right? So you get that quick imbalance. It actually had an Edge Zone audio that went off, and then bam, they walk it down. Now, you're keeping an eye on the NASDAQ because that went lower also to help us pull through. But then it goes red in here, and the NASDAQ goes up. This has got to get you to get out of a particular short. If you're short from above or below or wherever else, it's got to make you start to question the bearishness. Sure, I'd like this thing to slide all the way down to 70 or whatever. But when you see some red and they breach it, that was one moment, and I think it was this curl in this moment, the NASDAQ took off, and it's like, hey, now you're getting back into this range. It could be a head fake. This red right in here, I think this was actually the moment where she comes in. When I say she, it's a female voice selling. She comes in selling and can't even go lower. And it's like, hey, if you're bullish, you should be long. If you're bearish, you should be out. And that's using order flow with market relationships.
1/2.
It's only two concepts you need because it's the only two concepts you use to value the price of anything you buy or sell. If you don't believe me, take a market profile with a Fibonacci and stochastic charts to a car dealership to negotiate the price with the salesman.
6/4.
6/2.
I think I'm going to do that for a commercial.
6 even.
Warren, you want to come up and film it?
6/2.
I know the car dealership. They'll let me do it. Let me look at those numbers. All right. Have a safe weekend, guys. Manage your risk before you take it. Powell talks at 11:30. If you're watching this video in the future, that's not relevant. But 11:30, he talks for those that are watching before that.